Hello, my name's Professor Brett Davies. Well, you're giving birth to a new entity. There are two types of entities in the world, natural and unnatural. A natural entity might be giving birth to a child. You're giving birth to an unnatural entity or unnatural person called a company, a proprietary limited company, and you've got to give it a name. How exciting. But that name has to comply and be acceptable to the regulator. And the regulator is the Australian Securities Investment Commission, ASIC. Good acronym, that one, ASIC. And ASIC require a number of things. Our lawyers at Legal Consolidated will check your name before we actually register it. We'll just check to make sure it does tick these boxes. So the first is it can't be a name that's already registered with a business name, with someone else, or someone else got a company name very similar to yours. It can't be nearly identical to a company name or business name. What you don't want and what the Australian public and ASIC don't want is for your name to get confused with someone else's name. So Coca-Cola with an S or something, it's not going to fly. It's too close to another entity or another company called or using that particular trademarked name. John Smith Enterprises, John Smith Fishing may be acceptable, may not be. Maybe an S at the end of something may be acceptable. There's quite a lot of tricks to the trade, and you're welcome to telephone us and we can check on the spot, even as you're building the document, where the name will be acceptable. Now, thirdly and finally, the document can't be something that is offensive or restrictive or just doesn't comply with the government regulations. Like, you can't call it the Reserve Bank. Well, actually, that's already another name used by the Reserve Bank. Let's pick another one. The Department of Social Security. Now, there's probably no company called that, but you can't use it because it suggests that your company is now an official government company, and that's not right. So you need to have those three conditions satisfied. It can't be identical to another company name or a business name. It can't be something that can be confused with another company name or business name, and it can't be a phrase that's restrictive or suggests a government control. If you're unsure, just telephone us. We're a law firm and we can give you legal advice and help you with that. When you do put your details in and you pay for the document, we will check the name and we won't process the ASIC. We've got a direct contact with ASIC. We won't process your application until we're satisfied with the name is going to be acceptable. Telephone us if you need a hand with it. We're a law firm.